So, thank you, everybody. My name is Eko. I'm a PhD student at University of Teramo, but actually I came from Indonesia. So this is actually my PhD project at the moment. The title is like Digital Presence and Omni-Channel Approach for the Promotion of the Artistic and Historical Itineraries of Castelli Ceramics. Also, at the moment, I'm a research scholar for European route of ceramics, which is which like I'm working with ceramics, International Museums of Ceramics in Faenza, and also now like I'm working with museums ceramics in Bolesławiec. So, first of all, I would like to presents like where is Castelli. So here you see the maps of Italy, and Castelli itself, it's in the region of Abruzzo. For everyone's little known, probably like around 170 kilometers from Rome. So there you can see like the village of Castelli near the Parco Gran Sasso, and then this is the city or the village itself. Like it's very in the medieval mountains, where the source of the clay is very high resource of the clay for the ceramics, and why Castelli? Here, I could say the artistic tradition of the ceramics of Castelli, especially like in the Maiolica ceramics, it's the pinnacle or the huge influence on the ceramics production, and especially like contribute to European history. And also in this period of topic, it's like I concentrate like from 16th to 18th centuries. And in the large of the collection, also the ceramics of Castelli, I concentrate like in Gentili and Barnaby archive, which is one of the legacy families that are very create a huge contribution of for the Maiolica of Castelli. It's just to in the sense of like to reduce my time frame like for doing the PhD moment, and then of course like the platform itself, like also the ceramics to present the ceramics itself, and then the factors of the modern technologies and how it can involve, and also to do the representation of the artistic the art piece of the collection. And then the last one, this is also like in a way how to contribute also, because in according to the Italian National Statistical Institute, like only half of the museums and cultural institutions that are involved like in the technological approach. And the aim of the project itself, of course, to investigate the possibility of digital and online platform. Here, I was very concerned also and very interested in omni-channel approach, which is actually it was introduced as a marketing approach or as a cultural marketing approach. But here, normally like we develop like a multi-channels, but in omni-channels actually like we are trying to give how to say like the best possible ways like to promote the cultural heritage with the marketing approach, and then all the platform or maybe all the connection are connected between each others. For example, like between virtual experience, online presence, and also the main idea of this project also to promote the territory, means like the Castelli itself as a centers of the production, and also the local identity, and also the historical, social, and cultural in economy and communities of the municipalities. The action lines, this is that I'm trying to work as well. Since now, like, I'm working with the European Route of Ceramics, so I'm trying to investigate also like how the implementation of the digital technologies also like in the ceramics networks also like in Europe, of course, like with the association of network from the city or maybe the institution that are joined with the European Route of Ceramics, and also of course like examining like the existing online tools and data collection also. And then the phase 2 is like designings and the themes of the platform. And then this is the platform that I'm trying to develop at the moment. It's called like Ceramics Route of Castelli, which is always, as I mentioned before, as I'm working also like with the cultural roots. So here the quotation that I took is like, it means cultural root identities and tourism cooperation project aiming at the development and promotion of an itinerary or a series of itineraries based on the historic route, which means like here I'm trying to explore the idea behind of the ceramic of Castelli, and then the inspiration, design, sources, and everything's like behind of Castelli, and then how to connect this inspiration and idea. And the core element of this platform is to create an awareness also of the influence of the Castelli as the centers of ceramics, and also the production ways of as an artistic production. And then also the last things is like for one-step doors for the information and digital experience. And I would like to also invite peoples like to experience the Castelli itself as a source of inspiration, and also the digital offers that I can do in this platform. So this platform, I divided into 4 sections actually. It's first, it was the process, like the design process. Of course, like when you want to learn something about the ceramics, it's very handmade. So I would like to, inside of the platform, I would like to explain like how the ceramics was made, how it's designed, and how it's works as well. And also explaining like the source and inspiration, like the Castelli itself, it was very famous. It was called like Historiato. It means like it was how to say, it was hand painted, but with from the historical inspiration, and then of course also connected to the cultural heritage. Cultural heritage and historical building that are involved, and also they have a collection or maybe some pieces of Castelli. In a sense, it's like when people like come to Castelli, they want to explore about the ceramics, so they can find like where to find the collection, or where to find perhaps like artistic school, like everything that are connected to Castelli production. And then there is another part that are dedicated to a family tradition and artistic production, which is here. It's more historical approach as well in the Castelli production. And then this is the tools that I try to create with the open source tools. And then also a virtual experience with this is a 360 experience, like web-based archive rotation, and also like with the VR and AR experience. And of course, like we could use also like existing online platform. Here, I'm trying to approach also like, for example, like Google Art and Cultures, which is we very well known and famous as well. And then the last one, it's a virtual exhibition, which is another offer for the exhibition and people to see the collection and online exhibition. I think that's all. Yeah. And thank you.
So, thank you, Eko, so much for this presentation. At the moment, we do not have any questions in the workshop, but here in the audience, does anybody have any question?
I don't have a question, but can you come to our museum? We've got a load of Maiolica.
This is a great opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yes, to those who are online and didn't hear, Jill just invited Eko to the Hunt Museum because they have lots of Maiolica. But I was also wondering, you said that you are a PhD candidate at the moment, yes? What are you doing in terms of your PhD dissertation? Is it that you describe a project? Is it a practical project? Can you maybe tell us a little bit? Like, it's interesting to hear that you are working this kind of project, but how, if somebody wants to get some inspiration, like to be a future PhD student as well, and how do you plan to, get this practical project into a scholarly dissertation?
Right. So, like in Italy, there are two type of the way you're doing like a PhD, and then mine, I'm doctoral in industrial doctorals. So the project itself, it's actually like we are trying to promote like in the way like how to create maybe an awareness, I could say, like for especially like with the Castelli, and then the University of Teramo itself. Is in the region of Abruzzo as well. It's the same of the city of the Castelli. Mm-hmm. So the project is already exists, and then I'm trying to get involved, and then like now we are trying to build like this project, and then come out, of course, like with a product, I could say, and online platform or anything that could help the Castelli as a city, and then the ceramic and artistic production in general.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So in a way, you are trying to work out some kind of best practices, how this kind of smaller place. How many people are there living in Castelli?
I think it's very
village.
Yeah, like
so it's a village. Yeah. Okay, like 5,000 people maybe.
Like 900.
900. Okay, it's a very small place then. So that's good to know that there is also some research done about this kind of smaller places.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, that's also the purpose of the region. Also, like to in a way how to promote the city, and then how to engage like people. Also, like to aware also like the existence of these cities, and then like the importance of the ceramics production also. So I think it's just a good idea, and then way, and especially encouraging in more academic approach also, and then related especially like with the digital technology. So yeah,
I see. So it's a good idea maybe to follow you in Google Scholar or in some other places to see what research is still coming. So I can't still see any questions in the workshop, but maybe now, does anybody have a question? Aha, I can see there is a hand being risen. So.
Hi. Actually, I just was curious about the slide with the open source tools you got, swiped forward very fast. I could see the tools you were using. I was just wondering if I could see this again, or if you share the slides or something.
Yeah, sure. Actually, it's open source to create like a storytellings in a sense, and this one it's from a night lab. Actually, it's very good. I could share also like letters, like the resource, and then here it's like it's kind of like a plugin that you can create a contents there, and then you can embed it to your platform, and it's very interactive also, and I think it's very great. How to say, tools to embed it to your platform, and then they are offer like many many plugins and tools that you can use as well. And then that's a few of examples that I try to embed it into my platform. And they offer, for example, like virtual realities as well, because somehow we, for example, like for the regular, like for example, like if you don't have any huge understanding, for example, like in virtual realities or maybe like in the digital approach, like this platform exists quite easy, I could say. And then we just need to provide a content, and then we write it down, and then probably put some pictures, and then the rest is like the platform it says they are doing for us. So this is kind of like an offer also, like for example, like for small enterprise or small institution that are perhaps maybe they don't have enough budget, and then with this one it's very useful also to use it. And yeah, but I could share also like the link where to get the source.
Mm-hmm. So that was a good question and a very good answer to it as well. But does anybody have any more questions at this point? If not, then just a second. No, nothing in the online as well. Then thank you, Eko, for this presentation, and also thank you everybody for these questions and answers as well. So some more applause to Eko as well.
Thank you.